Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime? The podcast show that knows it's a show.
We do. We're very self-aware in that way.
Very self. Just almost like the anime they're watching this week.
It is a little bit. Maybe less clever than that, but...
I don't know, man. It's fairly self-aware. I think they've said a few things in this...
Oh no, I meant us. I meant us.
Oh, we're less...
Yeah.
We didn't know we were a show as much as Excel knows that they're a show.
No, I think they definitely know they're a show in ways that we don't know we're a show.
Oh, wow. Anyway, so, as always, we're here to talk about Excel Saga, where we'll describe 2 episodes. And badly. And you can decide if we described it well enough, or not well enough. And then rate us out of 10?
10.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, today's fair is episodes 21 and 22.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with episode 21, which we mentioned in the last one, I was dreading a little bit based on some of the sentences in the wiki article. Episode 21, visually appealing type.
Visually appealing type, yeah. So this one, it starts off like every other Excel Saga episode starts off with the Roko Kishu? Rikdo. Anyway, he's there, and he's like in his 4-inch platform shoes on the stage.
45 centimeter tall shoes.
45 centimeter tall, yeah.
According to the infographic.
Yeah. And he basically then submits that this episode will be a rock episode, and then a big intergalactic stamp flies down and destroys the stadium.
In what some might call foreshadowing for the next episode.
It could be foreshadowing for the next episode. Yeah. And I think it starts out with like a navy boat cruising along in the ocean, and they're like,
yes,
"Oh, sir, there's a boat coming, and it's going really fast." And it's like, "Yeah, it's going to pass by us sideways," and it does, and it has the guy riding the bow.
Yep.
And the captain goes, "That was a nice stern," and blushes.
Yep. It's a good-looking stern.
Yep. Which is probably maybe reference to the boat or reference to the guy, because he's just wearing chaps.
He's just hanging at the side of the boat doing this.
But he's wearing chaps.
He is, but he's holding the Titanic arms stretched out pose all by himself.
Yeah, assless chaps.
Are they?
I think so.
I think they have an ass. I think his top is missing sections.
No, I think...
it's just a set of straps that frame his nipples.
Yeah, there's a set of straps that frame his nipples. But I think you just see his underpants from behind. Just like a white strip. He just wear like red chaps. Anyway, so... And then it cuts to Excel. A wee tiny Excel this time, though.
Yes. Why?
Why do you ask in this show?
No, good point. She's tiny. He pulls a little tiny cord. She falls into a little tiny hole, and then comes back full size.
Yeah. And they're waiting on a message from headquarters.
Yep. Because there's going to be some changes.
And then the guy comes in, from who's the guy who was on the boat with the Aston Chaps key. He has a key for Excel. His keyhole.
He does say, "Are you my keyholes?" Which was, yeah.
yeah.
Something.
Yeah. So anyway, basically, El Palazzo doesn't like the guy. He's like, "You will die, please die," type
Yeah,
thing. Well, in his head. And he's about to give a message. It's like, I cannot give the message, for I don't have the goddess, the power to sing. He says, you
yeah,
don't really need to do that. And he's like, yes, I do.
yep,
It's like, right, fine, you guys take him away and do
yeah.
your
And sing.
part-time job.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So they're working in some sleazy underground bar with a music bar, rock bar.
Yep, where they are changed into clothes that are, as Hyatt points out, definitely focusing on the chest.
Uh, Very fan servicey.
Yet she does in fact say, "Oh, fan service."
Yes, she does. Uh,
She is not wrong.
and then he's there, and he's like on the stage, well, warning Pity of like, it smells like all the other stages of the world type thing. And then you
Yeah,
overhears the band that's about to play, has lost their singer, who look like weird birds. A,
I was
B,
gonna say they
C.
look like pterodactyls.
Yeah,
Um, and then as they're playing with him, they morph into more handsome versions of themselves.
yeah. And there's an agent there, and the agent's like, I just want
Oh,
you.
you mean Jessie from Team Rocket?
Was it Jesse from Team Rocket? Was it?
Yeah, she looks like Jessie from Team Rocket.
Yeah, maybe. I want you, but only you, but none of the other people. And then the band comes out and goes, no, what about us? No, we don't want you. And
No,
then Excel and Hyatt come and say, hey, you can't have him. He's with us.
don't be having conversations with him in alleyways without us being present.
Yeah. And then they take him back to the apartment and Wannabe?
Watanabe?
Yeah. He appears like, oh, hey, Miss Hyatt, I got some like food stamps. Let's go
Yeah,
to a restaurant.
if you haven't eaten.
Yeah, you haven't eaten. There's this, oh no, sorry, I got another
Oh,
man coming
we
staying over tonight.
we have a man staying tonight.
Yeah. And he's destroyed. And
Of
his
course.
idiot friends are like, yeah, what's up, loser?
Yeah, they seem to be like, well, this was going to happen.
Yeah, yeah. So,
We should mention the whole time is XL is just drooling over this guy constantly.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. And she's like, oh, my hormones is, El Plazo is the one true one for me.
Yeah,
So to basically argue with him in bed, she's like, oh no, the only way to go to get to sleep in this state is a non-voluntarily way. And she runs into the wall to knock herself out.
she does. I do like that when she turns to Hyatt and is like, "Hi, I can't sleep. Can you?" And she's like, like in some form of distress, bleeding out of the mouth.
Yeah, which I think XL says, no wonder I have nightmares.
She's not
Anyway,
wrong. She's not wrong.
so there's a wee erotic shadow playing scene where the guy's
Oh
playing
yeah,
guitar and they're
the penis
blatantly
shadow puppets.
the penis shadow puppet, yeah, blatantly
Where
stroking his,
he's cranking his hog
yeah,
behind the curtain,
yeah,
and then there's lots of yelling, and the guy is Watanabe's is cup against the wall, going like, "Oh, there's just a bunch of yelling," and he's like, "Yep." The other guy's like, "Yep,
yep.
that'll do that."
Well, they say something to him like, "Oh, don't worry, you never had a chance since you were born," or something. It was one of the
Oh,
lines.
he says something to him very cruel, and then something happens, and then yeah, he's like, "No, don't worry." He's like, "You were a loser the moment you were born."
Yeah,
He's like, "Oh, thanks. You never had a chance. You haven't ever had a chance since the moment you were born."
yeah, that was it. And then he kind of gets up and leaves because he's been offered to play at a
Yep.
music concert.
He was propositioned in a back alley by Team Rocket, effectively.
Yeah, yeah. So he goes there and plays, and then he sings the song that the message he has to say to El Palazzo, which is basically, "You suck.
Yeah.
Why haven't you done this yet?"
You're doing a terrible job. Fix it or find out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
dear.
and then Excel and Hyatt kind of jet off out the room because he's talking to Menchi. Well,
Well, they offer Menchi his food, and he's like, "No, don't worry about me."
oh, what was it? What do you like to eat?
Dog.
Is it dog? And Menchi goes, ah.
They do. When they find out that he's not in the room, she's like, "Quickly, we have to go!" And she turns into a jet, and
Yeah.
Hyatt just holds on to her and he flies out the window. It's like, "Wait, we don't know where this concert is." And she's like, "Ah, too many steps ahead. I fucked
Yeah.
up." Okay.
And Menchi's like, oh.
Yeah,
They're
as
just
always.
scared. And then they return to El Palazzo. He's already shot the screen because he's been told to get a thing, and then holds a gun to Excel.
He does. He machine guns the door, and then he's like, "You know what? I'm going to keep shooting."
And that's basically the story of Excel's in this. But Pedro's back.
Oh God, that's right. In the insert, I forgot
Yeah,
about this.
yeah. Pedro, and it's just the three of them there standing looking at the cabin and saying, he's got a lot stronger.
Yep.
Right. You need to go to some place and train.
Yep.
And then someone goes,
Yeah, I need a plan to get my sexy wife back.
yeah, you need to go to Everest and train in the mountains or something. I think it was. And the son's like, yeah, let's do it, Dad. We can do it. We can get our mom back and your wife.
Yeah. Pedro and Sandora then head away to train.
Yep. And that machine continues to do a monologue or some speech of some sort and then complains that there's not enough time in the segment.
Yeah, he's like, man, we need really to figure out the timing in these. I mean, there's not normally that long in between them anyway. It's normally that's it and then done because it's for the ads though, right? So
yeah. Yeah. Hi.
I think that's it.
That's basically it. It was just basically some rock star telling El Palazzo that he's shit. And there was not much in it. It got better towards the end. I found it was funnier towards the end.
I enjoyed Hyatt and XL jetting away.
That was good, yeah.
That was quite good.
I enjoyed the insult to the guys. They were funny.
That's pretty good. It's not a great episode.
It's very lackluster, and the
yeah,
the rocker guy is too emo and
as I say, his top is basically just a series of belts that frame his nipples.
yeah, he's a bit like Iori from King of Fighters.
Oh yeah. Although doesn't he have a white shirt on underneath?
Oh yeah, Iori's a bit less revealing.
He's a bit more ridiculous. A bit less ridiculous, rather.
But he has like a belt tying his knees together.
He does.
And I think a strap to keep his shirt on.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I'm sure there's other characters in King of Fighters that look like him.
I was going to say, it's like quite a trope of anime characters and video game characters. There's lots of belts attached to places that provide no actual function.
Yeah, man. That's all you need. Belts. Just a coat of belts.
Coat belts. Well, what do you rate this episode, Colin?
From the spectacular last episode, the Pedro episode, it's fallen. It's fallen far, man.
Yeah.
A 6, I think.
I was going to go to a 5.
Yeah,
it's a very nothing episode.
5 would be 6. This been nice.
A couple of funny jokes. Yeah, a couple of funny jokes and a couple of funny moments, but generally not very good. Well, on that trend, we're on to episode 22. Invasion, Mother.
Yes.
I should say at the offset, this episode's a mess.
It's
Like,
Gundam.
no, it's
Yeah,
not as it parodies it, yes, and Captain Harlock. But man,
that's who
this
the
is a
guy is.
mess. This is a mess.
Yeah, it's. I didn't get to watch it well. When I was watching it, my stream froze far too much, so I
Oh,
didn't watch it. Uh,
it
so
wouldn't have
it's
helped you.
oh no, I don't think so. So this one starts, I think, with Rico redesigning the start because he was like, what? He's at one point Excel and doing the
He
hey
he
El
is.
Plazo, and I was like, no, that's a bit too weird. Rubs that out on the
Forgot
on this
about
drawing board, and then he draws himself as El Plazo, and then Excel's like, who's you? uh, and then I think he basically gives it permission to like continue the arc of actually taking over the town.
Yeah, he gives them permission to complete their mission
Yeah, yeah,
effectively. I
uh,
think the bit about this one is that the first 5 to 10 minutes is a recap of every failed mission they've had. It's a clip. It's another. The first half of this is effectively a clip show of their failures.
yeah. I think because it starts off with doing the thing, and El Plazo's like, right, well, it's time to take over the city.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're out, Excel.
Yeah.
Here's the
Oh, why?
reason.
Why would that? Why is that?
And then it's like, you failed to this mission. You failed to this. You failed to
Yep.
this.
It
You,
is every moment she has done something wrong, which is every episode.
mhm,
Uh, yeah,
mhm.
yeah,
uh, and then,
wild.
and then does it cut to like the Pichus?
The Pewchews,
But
they're back. They've got a big ship, the big mothership
mhm,
is coming.
yep.
The
Uh,
Pewchews are also at war with themselves, with other
yeah.
Pewchews. It's very unclear as to what is happening, who the sides are, and what's going on.
Yeah. Well, it's very clear for me. That's for sure. All I know is you had like the pink one is like get called Führer.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of worrying talk about the Führer in this
Mm-hmm.
one.
Uh, yeah. So he's like the Führer. And then there's the guy with the scar, which is I assume is Carton Harlock.
Captain Harlock, yeah.
Yeah. And then he has like a green one, green haired one, and then some other ones, and then there's a woman with a scar,
Yeah.
and you get all these immense close ups to their faces when they're talking.
Well, the thing about it is that they have these adorable little cutesy faces, and as soon as they start talking, they have like these human faces, like they do when
Yeah,
they get like hit by massive objects. They go, "Oh, why am I dying? Oh, how'd you kill me so easy?
yeah, yeah.
Stuff like that."
Because when you get cut to the first one, and he's like, "Ah, our the first mother got eliminated by these humans. Their technology has decreased, and they just like show basically Excel uh, defeating them all with her immense abilities."
Yeah, I mean, this episode is effectively speeches that mean nothing,
Yes.
action sequences where I don't know who's on what side and what's happening,
Yeah.
uh, parodies of anime characters that I have a passing familiarity with,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
some Gundam stuff because at one point there's a Pewchoo Gundam fight,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was pretty cool. I'll give it
Pilot by
that.
pilot by Excel and Hyatt,
Yep. Uh,
and then you're fighting the guy, the evil guy from Gundam with the helmet.
yeah,
I was in one of them.
and 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 effectively that just kind of happens because the big mothership is in space and stuff's gonna happen. They're coming, and
Yep.
Then, back on Earth, the agency or whatever they're called are like, hey, the mothership's coming, bad things are happening, you need to be ready. You're civil servants of this city. You need to protect it.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like after, why is it that the ship blows up again? Because the ship blows up.
What ship?
The mothership.
Oh, that's because I think Excel gets there with a robot Pichu. He's like lays down, it's like, Excel, you're my sister. I'll happily
God, that's right.
lay down my life, and he like
He
launches a
pulls
grenade.
the pin in a grenade. That's right. And
And,
the thing with that is that again, I was watching that and I was like,
who's that guy?
have I missed something?
Yeah.
Do these characters have a history that I don't understand?
No.
We did get a flashback of some of the people who Nabushin was friends with and died in this episode as well, like the space butler and
Oh, chef.
yeah. So there were the ghosts of those people, or
Yeah.
just flashbacks. But yeah, that random Pichu decided to lay down its life for his quote sister, Excel, and pull a pin in a grenade and blow up the mothership, which then sends the mothership hurtling towards F City, F Prefecture.
Alright, yeah.
Very specific. My favorite part of this whole episode is that when it goes to like a radar bit in America, they go, "What is it? Oh, it's something, and it's falling towards." Oh, that's Japan's problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it just cuts back. It's like, oh, okay, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So the mothership is like a city thing, and that explodes, and it turns into a bigger ship.
So yeah, like I don't know, man. There's some stuff and things in this that just.
I felt that I obviously didn't see it all, but at the same time,
Oh, you did.
that's partly
You
I
did.
Yeah,
Like it does. There's nothing to this. Like, I mean, I'm sure I could sit and moment by moment this and piece it together like some lunatic at a string board, but there is so much happening. It's just an assault on like every sense. There's dialogue that means nothing except for the moment it's said.
Yeah.
There are character connections that are spun out of whole cloth nothing. There's action sequences that are pretty cool, but why are they happening? And
they're in space.
Yeah, like there's that. I mean, and then the fucking whatchamacall them, the squad that they end up putting on there.
Oh yeah. Oh,
they put their suits back on.
Oh, that's because they get called in by what's his name?
But by the mustache man.
Yeah.
To defend the city.
Yeah, and then the questionable professor is also there with a cheerleader group.
He said call him Uncle Sugar.
He did say call him Uncle Sugar.
Hate that. Can't stress it enough. Hate it.
I was like, oh dear.
Followed by all the children going, yeah, you got this. It's
yeah.
Like, nah.
And then the other people are like, where did they come from? Or something.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
And where will they go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mustache Man complains that he's blocking the view. He jumps right around. So anyway, they're in the suits again because basically he would duck 3 weeks' pay or something.
Yeah, they have to do their right and defend the city, and they go up to the the roof of the building and see a huge mothership crashing through directly on top of them. It's like, well, we should go. Yeah. It's like, no, you must stay and defend the city you love. And they're like, no.
He says like 2 massive like machine guns,
250 caliber machine gun rifles, one in each arm.
Yeah, and whole rack of bullets wrapped around his body. And he
He's
just
Ramboing.
shoots. Yeah, he just go down, damn you!
Yep. Crying,
Right.
crying as he's trying to defend the city, and
Yeah,
they buggered off.
yeah,
And it doesn't do anything, and
yeah,
it smashes into the ground, and the whole city blows up.
yeah. And
Mission success.
Del Plazo's like, Hayat should be completing our mission soon.
Yeah, it's like, have you realized what that means?
Yeah,
Because you're not wrong,
yeah.
but you
Should
just see where this is going.
just say that they went to get their princess, so they kidnapped the Pooches kidnapped Hayat again and
God.
brought her up, and the XL kind of like jumps to get into the beam, but doesn't quite get there. But she like
She
she
swims in the air. She Looney
bar-
Tunes her way.
butterflies it up like
Yeah.
butterfly. Go,
Oh my
go,
God.
go.
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Because she turns her back for like a second. She's like comatose in the bedroom as always, and she turns her back and it's like, where the hell did she go? And then she's being abducted by a UFO.
Yeah.
God.
And then once you get up there, it says, "So you're telling me all this?" And then they're going, "Pichu." I was like, "I don't understand you." And she seems to like explain like the entire history there, and then it goes, "I don't understand." And then they get a mix suit, and it's just, "I have no idea how to control this." And she gets a TV thing. Good luck.
Yeah, that's right. Enjoy,
Yeah. So she's out
I
there,
guess.
and like the unicorn kind of Pichu suit. I think it's American that. And then the other one appears, and then oh yeah, yep,
This one,
all bad.
this
Pedro and that machine have created a new technique or something.
yeah, that is a 2 second clip right at the end where they're underneath a waterfall. It's like, oh, I've envisioned a new technique, and then it just goes to credits.
Yeah,
It's like, what does it mean?
nothing.
What does any of this mean?
Uh, well, they also seem to allude towards it's coming to the end of Excel Saga.
Yeah, because they do a bit where there's just a little her like scrambling up. It's
Yeah,
like, yeah, she's like, you're getting close to the
yeah,
end now.
yeah,
Excel, don't worry about it. All of your pain will be over soon.
yeah.
Um, yeah, this shows a lot, man.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot.
And like, I could sum it up in that one Nabashin quote is, "We really need to find a plot soon."
I mean, I was thinking maybe it was actually coming to the point where it actually
I guess like it's kind
succeeds.
of coming around in itself to like, yeah,
Yeah,
but
they just filled like 20 odd episodes of first.
effectively, yeah, the first episode and this episode are maybe the most connected of anything that's ever happened.
Well, I think the Peaches appeared in the second episode.
Was it the second episode?
Yeah, and XL or sure says, "Oh, we survived," and then lists off like a bunch of Pokemon. I think she says Raichu, Pikachu, and all that. I don't know who they were though.
Oh my god.
Uh, this, this this was this was better than the last one.
It
It was
was
more entertaining.
marginally. What would you give it then? What's your score?
I might give it a 7.
I'll go with the 6. I'll go that 1 point up. Would you like me to just I'll read the whole synopsis, and I
Uh,
think that might not really clear. I think more than anything, what this will do is clear up what the episode was about and show us how far away we were from understanding what any of it was.
I'll go on then.
So, this episode involves the main characters finally completing their goal of conquering the city. Okay. The Puchu Empire is back again. Yep. In full force and led by their overlord to once and for all erase the Earth of all life as a payback for the destruction of one of their motherships and the tunnel incident. Okay.
Oh, right. I didn't really come across that way.
Nope. In a fully armed, firepower-packed parody of Mobile Suit Gundam and the works of Leiji Matsumoto, complete with Pichu versions of Captain Harlock and Char Aznabel, XL leads rebel Pichu forces led by the Pichu rebel captain in a desperate defense of Earth, resulting in the scenic and outrageously insane Pichu Civil War that in the end results in the annihilation of F City, F Prefecture, the colony debris reducing the once tall and prosperous city across sought to conquer into a wreckaged graveyard of its past glory and life. I guess they did, I mean, they did conquer the city, maybe not in the way they intended.
In some way, I suppose, yeah.
Like, where do you go with it? Like, this? There's 4 episodes of this to go, and we've killed everyone.
Not XL. Oh, Hyatt.
Well, no, that's
Oh,
true.
Menchi's probably still alive.
Can I tell you? Uh, well, Menchi does end up getting whited out. Like,
Oh,
she just
yeah.
wakes up and it just goes like, oh!
Oh, yeah, that's right. A whole... Yeah, maybe. Nah, he's alive.
So, I before we end on this, I wanna point out a
Uh-huh.
very exciting thing for the next episode.
Alright, exciting. Oof.
Right, the
Strong
first
words.
sentence of the Wikipedia article for episode 23: a parody of Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, I can see that. Apocalyptic world. And,
I'm
and now
very
machine
excited.
learn a new technique.
Yeah,
Uh,
all coming together.
yeah. 23.
Okay, episode 23. Yep.
Alright.
Well, on that note, we've done it. We've talked through the episodes for today, and we'll be back next episode to talk about more Excel Saga. But as always, you've been listening to Who's That Anime, an anime podcast about anime, which can be found wherever good podcasts can be found. Our home is at anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. If you like what it is we do, to support us, you could leave us a review, tell a friend, or if you want to support us financially, you can do it at our Patreon, patreon.com/Who's That Anime, where you can get early access to episodes of this podcast and our other podcast, 5 Minute Fusion, A Journey Through Dragon Ball. Currently working our way through Dragon Ball Z on that one. We have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Who's That Anime, where we post the latest episode releases and the occasional anime meme. We have a Discord channel. You can find the link to that in the show notes. And we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Who's That Anime, where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes. We also have the RSS feeds for both Who's That Anime and 5 Minute Fusion on the YouTube channel. So if you like to listen to your podcast on YouTube, you can. And that's us.
Alright. Cool. Well, I suppose let's just say it.
Do the thing.
Do the thing. Do the thing, Bart. Do the thing.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Yay!
I was watching the Simpsons the other day, and it was the episode where Homer runs for head of like trash collection
Alright.
for the town, and the guy who does it at the moment is played by Steve Martin, and he like is debating him about taking his position, and he's like, "Sorry, I was late. Somebody cut the brakes in my car," and the crowd go, "Ah!" And Homer's like, "You should have been early then." What a fucking jerk. And then he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, do we really want old man Patterson with his finger on the button?" Old man, I'm 2 years older than you, and what button? What are you talking about? It's just, it is worryingly, worryingly, like affected by like what kind of things politically are happening now. of people just saying random shit. But
Yeah.
pretty great.
Simpsons predicting shit again.
Yep. Wish it had stayed a cartoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, good times.
Good times. So on that note, we'll see you next time. Same early place, same every time. Bye, folks.
Bye. Oh man, there's that and.